What up, world? It's me, Tristan. I'm back on another video today. Today I'm not singing no song. Today I'm going to be talking about a Descendants 4 concept trailer. Well, not trailer, a movie, a concept movie for Descendants 4. Because many fans out there want a Descendants 4, and I'm one of those fans who wants a Descendants 4. And today I'm going to be talking about a possible concept, like my own plot storyline for the movie if they ever do come out with Descendants 4. So I hope the people who are making Descendants, who make Descendants out there, are listening to this and watching this. And I hope you guys. I wanna hear your opinions of this, guys. If this is a good movie or not. So a good plot for the movie. So let's get on with it. Okay, today I want to talk about for the movie. Here's my concept. Like before I get to the concept, I'm gonna tell you this. Like there's a rumor out there saying that there might be a short story for Descendants called Descendants 3.5 Reception, a Descendants short story about Mal and Ben's wedding. So if that does come out, a short story about Mal and Ben's wedding, then here's my concept for Descendants 4 that takes place after that. 1 year have passed after Mal and Ben's wedding. Mal is now queen of Ordon and everything's perfect, but there's one thing. Like I think let's say Mal's having queen issues. Like she doesn't know if this is her really what she wants to be or not. Let's say for example, Mal, she, let's say she, or maybe she's not having queen issues, but she wants to prove that now that she knows that she's queen of Ordon, she remembers her mom. She remembers that her mom is still a lizard, and she knows that she bring out the barrier of the owl and Ordon, combine them of Ordon and the owl at the end of the series free. So she wants to make this one last right thing, revive her mom, bring her mom back to human. So now that she brought back her mom back to human, Miles tried to convince her mom, like, Mom, like, I brought down the aisle and everything, like, everybody's happy, everybody's being nice to each other. I think it's time for you to change. But guess what? Maleficent refused. She refused to change, and she was about to be an evil. And that, due to that, she escaped Ordon, and now she's on. Now she's in Ordon, and we don't know nobody where she is, and maybe people think she's planning on doing something bad. So Mal is like, oh no, this is all my fault. I should not brought back Maleficent. But Ben is there, and everybody's there to support Mal. So it's not her fault. She's just trying to make this right. So with Maleficent on the loose, everything, is like, everybody's looking for Maleficent, and like for the Sims 4, I want to add a wish list to this. For the Sims 4, what I want to see is like to me, what they should do is like for Carlos. Yeah, I forgot Carlos. I know Carlos will be in the movie. Like to me, we all know the story. We all know what happened to Cameron Boyce, the boy who played Carlos Descendants. He passed away. So to me, what Descendants should do is this. Just not to include Carlos. I know, I'm sorry. And many people are saying, "Oh, kill Carlos, let him die or something." Well, to me, I don't want Carlos to die. Just because this actor died doesn't mean he should die. So it's better to just not to include Carlos in the movie. I'm sorry, guys. That's the only option, not to include Carlos, because nobody doesn't want nobody to replace Carlos or anything. So just don't include Carlos for respect of Cameron. Don't include Carlos in the Sense 4. But they can make an excuse for why he's not in the movie. To me, not only should they not include Carlos, they should not include Jane as well. That's why Jane, because Brenna de Amaco, what that's her name, Brenna de Amaco, girl who played Jane in the Descendants movie. Maybe she can do a sacrifice of not being Descendants 4 for the respect of Cameron, because we all know that they dated in real life. But Bernard and Carlos, they used to date. So for the respect of Cameron and for the characters Carlos and Jane, it's better don't be in the Descendants for Jane, no Jane Descendants. So there'll be no Carlos and Jane. So the best excuse for their absence is that Carlos and Jane are on a vacation. like somewhere out in Oregon on a vacation. So remember what I said. Descendants 4 takes place 1 year after the Balabed's wedding. So everybody aged up. Everybody's doing their own thing. Evie's doing her own thing. Uma's doing her own thing. Audrey's doing her own thing. Harry's doing his own thing. Even Mal and Bet is doing their own thing as King and Queen of Oregon because they're married. So this is 1 year. So maybe it should take place maybe around spring or summer. Because if they're gonna be on vacation, maybe most likely summer, not spring break. Maybe most likely summer. So this is summer again, and good. This is free. It was summer, so it's summer again for December's 4. 1 year passed, and Carlos and Jane are on vacation, so they're gonna miss out on everything. But other than that, um, back to the story. Maleficent is on the loose, and it's up to Mao and everybody to stop them. To me, what they can do is like this: make like do. Ever since Carlos is on vacation, like the core four are no more. But the thing is, there's Mao, Evie, Uma, Harry, and Gil, and Jay. Yes, make it be like that: Mao, Evie, Jay, Harry, Uma, and Gil. Make it 6 characters, because if it was 4 characters, so they take away Carlos, so they can make it 6 characters for the movie, 6 main characters: Mao, Evie, Jay, Uma, Harry, and Gil. Six altogether. That makes six. 6 VKs. So that would make the plot storyboard better. There's 6 characters, not 4 anymore. So yeah, but that's my opinion. That's my concept. But let's say, for example, like towards I don't know, Maleficent turns good. I like to see for another thing for my wish list. I like to see Hades and Maleficent to see each other and get to like maybe make up. I don't even know. And we all want an epic battle between because to me the Sun Sport should have an epic battle of of between the VKs, the AKs, everybody in Ordon and the Isle against Maleficent, especially Mao. And everything will be perfect. And to me, after they make a Descendants 4, everybody, if you're listening, after Descendants 4, they should make a Descendants animated series. That's right. Like maybe they can say the line at the end of Descendants 4, you take this with the end of the story, did you? But that doesn't mean they're gonna make more movies. They're still gonna continue the franchise, but how do they continue the franchise is like this. Make an animated series for Descendants. And Carlos could be in it, but the thing is, all the characters, Mao and everyone, are gonna have new voice actors. So for the respect of losing one Descendant star, which is Cameron, so make just make new voice actors to voice the characters. And for the animated series, I like it to be 2D because we already have a Descendants animated series in the past, miniseries, that 3D series, but if they were to make an animated series, I would say make it 2D because I would see 2D animation. I just like to see that 2D animation. Yes. So and is that it? Descendants 4 concept. Yeah, I think that's my Descendants 4 concept. And for covering Carlos' fate, just make him not be in the movie. Him and Jane, don't make them be in the movie, and maybe after the animated series too, they can make a Descendants 5, but Descendants 5 could be like in the movie. Like Descendants 5 should be more about the future. Descendants 5 should be the last Descendants movie, but after the animated series, it could be about the future where Mao and everybody have parents and they have kids, their own kids, and voila. And then maybe they can continue the franchise too, but make them be about their kids in the future for Descendants 5. So what do you guys think? Do you like my concept of Descendants 4 and for a Descendants animated series? Would you guys like a Descendants animated series? But with no new voice actors for the characters. For Descendants 4, we all want new characters. Don't care if there's like new children, new AKs, new VKs, even more parents of overdone and IO kids. And that's basically like it. So what do you guys say? Is this a good Descendants revival or what? Leave your opinions in the comments down. And don't forget to press like, comment, and subscribe. And that's all, everybody. Peace out.